been with us. We've been eating everything. Everything is so good. And we haven't even gotten to everything yet. Let me share with you the pork ribeyes that we teased you with. You're gonna get your chance to pick up the 12-pack. This is literally a case. It's the 12-pack of your pork ribeyes. These are 6 ounces a piece, and you see how big and succulent they are. These are already customer picks on hsn.com. You can get them once, or you can get them on auto ship. I will tell you the price is a sale price and free shipping. Both of those in tonight at midnight.
Check this out. I mean, this is how they come off the grill or out of your DuraPan. They are just so fantastic and delicious. You can see that big, generous portion that you'll get in here as well. All right, let me stack them up. I want you to see how juicy they are on the inside. And I know you're like, pork, is pork the juiciest thing on the planet? Oh, you just wait. You just wait. Okay, so this, my friends, because what we do is we brine them, right? So these are pork ribeyes. Have a look at how succulent and juicy this pork is. So
my God.
It's actually a much leaner meat than you think pork, right? Because, and this is the ribeye, same as a beef ribeye. Let me just straighten them up for you so you get a good look. Okay. You can just see how succulent and juicy they are. And you can also see the color of it, right? It is a white meat. Pork is a white meat.
Right.
Let me go ahead, cut into one for you, Tamara. I want you to be able to have a taste. You have a taste there, and I'm going to show everyone, even the end pieces, still succulent and juicy. This is cooked all the way through. You can leave it a little pinker than this if you like, but... Oh, man.
That's so good.
Isn't that unbelievable?
Oh, my gosh.
You're glad you didn't have breakfast now.
I know, it's so juicy.
Oh, yeah.
Just like we were saying, the beef, the medallions melted in your mouth. This melts in your mouth, too.
That's right. It sure does.
This is good. And you're getting a lot of it. These are big.
They're really big, generous size, 6 ounces. In fact, let me cut one for you.
Okay.
So you get a really good look at how much you're taking home. So if I slice it, there's 1, 2, 3. Look at this Santoku knife just gliding through the pork. If you're just tuning in, the Santoku knife is available. It is on free shipping and handling, which is just nuts. I'm so happy for everyone today. You can get my air fryer free shipping and handling. I mean, that's a big box.
That is.
Look at that. That's one portion.
That's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 slices of pork. So if you wanted to, just have 5 for you, 5 for your partner. Guess what? Now you're splitting one of these. You're not taking home a dozen of them. You're taking home 24 portions if you're going to share them.
That's right.
And watch what I'm going to do.
I just ate, like, four slices right there would be enough for me.
That's right.
Full-size
It's rich.
person, you know?
It is rich.
This is rich and it's juicy.
Juicy and fantastic. Okay, so there's my pork. Here's a beautiful little squash puree.
Oh, wow.
Right, so if I go ahead and do a little swoosh of that.
Delicious.
Right, so now suddenly you're like, hold on, am I in a beautiful restaurant? Yeah, you can be the king of your own kitchen, right? You can be the queen of your own kitchen. I've got a little chimichurri going over that. That's my extra virgin olive oil from Cobram Estate that we have right here for you guys. This olive oil is to die for. It is so delicious. It comes with those little pour spouts. I'm going to drizzle just a tiny bit more over the top because of the flavour. The Californian and the Aussie, you get them both. I'll sit those over here. But I mean, look, so yeah, is that like a fancy dinner?
Easily.
Yes, absolutely. Maybe this is your Easter feast.
And you made that at home. You made that, and you know what you did? You went to the freezer and you said, okay, how many pork ribeyes do I need? Oh, just 2? I'm gonna take these out of the freezer.
Right.
Individually vacuum sealed and frozen, so they're ready to go. What was that? Okay, if you want these in single ship, we have fewer than 250 of them left.
Whoa.
And about 180 spaces left in auto ship, and that's it.
That's it. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Okay. What are we going to do after this? Because I've got a second plan because these are going to sell out. Okay, look at how succulent. I'm not surprised they're selling out. Look at how succulent and juicy. These are pork ribeyes. So very, very delicious. Absolutely incredible. I'm going to pop these up here. Now, don't forget, you're also taking home this.
Oh, yeah.
This is that beautiful little herb butter. So you can cook with it. You can put it on the pork afterwards if you like, or you can use it for something else. You can use this for garlic bread. It doesn't have to be used on the pork, but you absolutely can, of course.
That's coming with it, about 3.5 ounces, so a nice big size on that. And that's what you see right here. It's been kind of drizzled right here on the pork ribeyes. It's probably tough for you, even in some places, to find pork ribeyes.
That's right.
Certainly this size. So when you're getting 12 of them, it just makes all the difference.
So we source these from small, look at how juicy and succulent that is. That's that little bit of herb butter. The specks of herb that you can see is because we put just a tiny bit of herb butter on during the cooking. Now, why is it this succulent? Because we all know pork isn't always this succulent. Well, for two reasons. We source wonderful pork. So these come from small family farms out of Pennsylvania, right? So beautiful family farms that take great care of their pork, of their pigs. And of course, we brine it. So that brining technique gives you lots of that delicious seasoning and that incredible juiciness. You can just see it. So that brining technique is very, very important to the process here, and we do all of that for you. So that's why when you taste it, it almost tastes like it's been seasoned on the inside.
That's what it tastes like.
Right?
It does.
I'm gonna slice up, that's just 3, by the way.
And that's the difference in this pork ribeye versus others that you've tasted.
That's right.
Okay? That's just 3?
That's just 3 of those ribeyes. And by the way, if you served that, people would come along, you'd be serving 5, 6 people from there.
Oh my gosh.
Right?
That's just 3. I have 9 more in the freezer ready for me anytime that I want it.
That's right.
And that's the idea. And you'll notice the size of them after they're cooked versus the size of them before they're cooked is very similar. They're not shrinking down.
Right.
You're getting all of this meat. And this is the difference with what Chef Curtis Stone brings to us. And the thing is, we know you for cooking, but you also own a butcher shop.
That's right, and I can show you that butcher shop. It is Gwen. First of all, look at this.
Oh my
These are pork ribeyes, you guys. If you're just tuning in, the flavour of these pork ribeyes is unbelievable. All right, I'll show you my butcher shop. This is me and the guys and the team there in Hollywood, California. We absolutely love our little butcher shop. Now, I say it's little, it's a beautiful restaurant as well. So the butcher shop, you enter the restaurant through the butcher shop because it is the center of what we do. Through that butcher shop, I get to speak to everyone. I get to speak to all the best farmers, right? And I'm not talking about the giant farmers. I'm talking about the little small farmers that really care for their meat and their animals so beautifully. These pork ribeyes are coming from a small family farm out of Pennsylvania, right here in America, of course. Domestic pork is so good. Why would you go anywhere else? And the flavour of it is so fantastic. Now, let me explain to you what a ribeye is.
Okay.
It's exactly the same as a beef ribeye, although this is, of course, a pork ribeye. So you're seeing 2 different muscles. So that's the longimus dorsi. This is the spinalis dorsi. They do have different flavours, those 2. They do have different tendernesses. It's why the ribeye is so sought after, because you get to sort of... you also see some nice marbling through here, so it's got some beautiful intermuscular fat, which is really important in terms of moisture and flavour. Here's how they come, you guys. Have a look at them. They're all frozen, snap frozen, right? So they'll arrive to you on dry ice. You can hear how frozen they are. Right, so you're just going to throw them straight in the freezer, but because we individually package it, when you're ready to take one out, you just take one out and cook it. If you want to cook 6, take out 6.
Okay, and then if I want to thaw it, I can put it on one of the thaw boards that we've been showing you.
Absolutely.
Look at that.
So here's what you do. You take one of these boards, you stick it straight on there.
Okay.
Halfway through, you flip it on over. This will defrost in half the time.
So good.
So that cutting board, which is also a thawing board, is so useful. The other thing that you might want to consider is this, my kinetic thermometer. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. When you take a ribeye, and you'll do this when it's still in the pan, this doesn't need a battery. All you do is give it a shake, and that shaking will wake it up, right? You're going to see that temperature there. Take the probe out of the back, poke that straight on in to your pork ribeye. Have a look at the temperature. We're at 160, 165. So, frankly, we've overcooked that slightly, right? Because you only want to take it to about 160.
Okay.
If you want it even rarer, you can take it even less. But I'll give you one quick last look at this, and then we're going to have to move on, guys, because it is so popular.
I mean, look at this. I know a lot of you are loving it. You can see 335 of these left, and we're counting down.
Wow.
And I know a lot of you are shopping for these. Enjoy them. Go ahead and get them on sale, on free shipping. Again, the price does end tonight at midnight, but I think they're going to be gone long before midnight. So please go ahead and pick yours up. I want to talk about the olive oil real quick because